Welcome to GRE Vocabulary Wednesday, and I am Chris with Magoosh. And today we've got words that are going to go from easy to harder. They are words from the article of the month, Writers in the Storm. That article just had so many vocabulary words, it was crazy, so I just took all of them because they were great words to know for the GRE, starting with incredulous. If you are incredulous, take cred. Cred means to believe, end without, so you do not believe something. Hey, there's this alien that talks to me, but only I can see it. Hopefully you're incredulous when I say that. If you are believing that, well, I was just lying. That's not actually true. So incredulous, not believing. Now, speaking of incredulous, I was watching the Super Bowl 50 yesterday, and I was incredulous at just how boring it was. And I turned it off after a while. So it doesn't have to be something wacky about aliens. It could be something just more day-to-day that you can't believe. Gosh, I'm incredulous how boring that was. Next, we have forthcoming. Now, this might have actually been there as the first word, because forthcoming means about to happen, right? It's not that definition, though, that it's probably going to show up on the GRE. It's a different definition that relates to our personality. If a person is forthcoming, they are honest, they are candid, they're telling you what's on their mind. They're not holding anything back. So if you're forthcoming and you are taking the GRE and you're telling your friend, oh my gosh, this big test is coming up, I don't know what to do, then of course you're being forthcoming, you're telling what's going on, but you do know what to do because you're watching Vocabulary Wednesday, and that's one thing that's good. Because you'll learn words like vagaries. Vagaries. Wow, that just got a little bit harder. So the word vagary is an inconsistency, a pattern that is not predictable. You can think of like a vagrant. A vagrant kind of wanders around here and there. It's a person who doesn't really have a home. Now, it comes from a similar Latin root vague, which means to wander. So imagine a pattern. What's like a random pattern we see in, let's say, business? The stock market. The vagaries of the stock market are known to everyone because you can never really tell which way it's going, up or down. Unpredictable. Vagaries. What word's going to come next? I don't know. The vagaries of Vocabulary Wednesday, we get premonitory. Ugh, that sounds terrible. Now, this word's actually not that difficult. It's important to always kind of brace yourself and relax, take a deep breath and think, is there something similar about this word? Or familiar, especially about the first part. Notice parts of speech come at the end. They tell us whether it's an adjective or noun, but actual meaning comes at the beginning, the middle here. Premonity. Maybe you're jogging some synapses there and you're getting premonition. To have a premonition is to have like a forethought about something that's going to happen, something bad. And that's all that premonitory means. It's an adjective form of premonition. So if you ever see those horror movies and there's some person's like, I had a dream and I saw dead people, bad things will happen. And of course, there's always the characters like, no, whatever, that's just crazy talk. And of course, that person's always the one who gets like axe murdered. Oh no, I should have listened to my friend's premonitory dream. That's kind of the nature of the word. Of course, you don't need to have premonitions about test day because if you have a forthcoming first definition of the word, GRE test day, I'm sure you'll rock it. And I will see you next time.